Yo, it's TheGIBBYNATR. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how you can control recoil in World War II, so you basically have no recoil. Now I see a lot of comments on my videos and in the comment sections of other big YouTubers videos, and they say, how does your PPSH have no recoil, and just comments like that. So today I want to show you how my PPSH has no recoil and how I control the recoil. So what I want you to do is come over to a wall in a private match. I've just chose this one on Gibraltar, and I just want you to hold down the trigger without, just take your thumb off the stick and just hold down the trigger. So obviously you'll see basically just straight up vertical recoil, and it's a bit of a weird pattern. So with this PPSH, it kind of snakes like an S shape. So all I want you to do is pull down on your right stick slightly as you're shooting, and you kind of want to pull it against the pattern that the gun's going. So if the gun recoils up to the left, well, actually I'll use this example. If the gun recoils up to the left like it does here, all I want you to do is pull down to the right and down on your analog stick. So that's just going to counteract that recoil and make it so that your gun doesn't recoil at all. So I'll come over to this board here and show you what it looks like once you are pulling down on the trigger. So I'm just going to start here. Got to concentrate, don't want to mess this up, but yeah. So as you can see, it is kind of like, because it is random, it is like an S, but once you look at that, when you look at that, how horrible that is, and then you look at that, that is the size of my body. None of those shots would have missed if that was a person that I was shooting. So it is a really good tip to do. All you have to do is look at the difference of that. That's all you have to do. Now imagine if you put full grip on as well. Like, that's without grip. Imagine with full grip on, you're going to be just laser beaming it straight into the center of that. But I'll show you with some other guns now as well if you're not completely convinced. It is a really simple, logical thing to do. But like, not a lot of people do it. A lot of people just tend to spray and not pull down on their right stick. So if it did help you, just let me know, but I'm just going to kill myself real quick so I can get a new weapon. Now I've got the WWII now, so I'm going to do exactly the same as what I've just done, but what I want you to do is go into a private match with the guns that you use and just try this out. Just see what the recoil pattern is like when you're not trying to counteract it and when you don't have grip. So with this one, it's straight to the right, kind of up to the right. So look at that, that is horrible. Never going to kill anyone with that. But then if you watch this, all I'm going to do is pull down to the left of my analog stick just slightly. It isn't even like a lot, but it basically just gets rid of the recoil. So I'll show you now. Look at that. Look at that difference. That is like, it makes such a difference. This is why people think that other people's guns have no recoil and then people's do, like, because look at that. And then you compare it to this, where all of the shots are basically the size of my body. It's the width of my screen, so that is going to kill me. Like, this is really good. If you're struggling with winning gunfights and you don't understand why, I can guarantee you this will be the problem. So as well as this, you can put full grip on your guns. Like, this is without full grip. I'll show you again. No full grip on here. So I'll show you on an assault rifle now. We'll get the FG42, and I've actually got a rapid fire on this one. And this one I can turn into a laser beam with this method. Right, so I've got my FG42 out. I've just showed you the class setup. It's got a rapid fire on it, so it's going to recoil even more. So I'm just going to hold the trigger down. And like, as I say, this is a really simple method, but you'll be surprised how many people don't know it. And obviously this gun is just straight up. So this method is perfect to counteract this. So all I'm going to do again, just to show you one more time if you don't get it, is I'm just going to pull slightly down on the right stick. That's all you have to do to get rid of the recoil. So I'm just going to do it here, and as you can see, flipping laser beam basically. Like, this was recoiling off the screen, and to change it to that, it's awesome. Now if you put full grip on, it's going to like halve that recoil. It's going to halve that recoil, and it's going to halve that recoil. Another really good way to control the recoil in World War II is to burst fire. Now what I mean by burst firing is not just holding the trigger down like this and then getting all of this mad recoil. It is just quite simply tapping it. So just going like this. When someone's really far across the map, you just tap it, and you can basically get all the shots to line in the same spot, and it's really good. Especially with this FG42, it helps a lot. If you're trying to map someone across the map, there's no point in holding the trigger down because it's going to screw you over. All I want you to do is just tap away, and it's going to recenter nicely. You can pull it down like I showed you, and your shots will land in exactly the same place. But yeah, so if you did find this video helpful, be sure to smash a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you are new for the best tips and tricks on Call of Duty. Now let me know in the comments as well anything you want to know next, any tips, anything you're struggling with in the game to get better at the game, and I'll do a video on that. But anyways, it's been TheGIBBYNATR, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.